Sercan here, Team Tranquil Voorschoten, coming at you with a new character deck. This deck has been delayed for a while because, first of all, we had some ideas, but the characters we had chosen didn't had that much of appearance in the series, so in that case, less cards to play. So then I came up with a character deck that I didn't had, but I had his card collection. So I decided to build it, and yeah, here we are. I'm talking about Marik. Marik is the villain after Pegasus in the first original Yugioh series. It was one of my favorites, and I mean by that I meant I had an action figure of Marik. I was playing his deck during my elementary school, and I really liked his purple swag and evil things. So, without further ado, let's get into this deck. Okay. I tried as much as I do always from using cards that he uses during the anime and not cards that are good in. But since a lot of cards he uses during the anime are anime exclusives, and some has some weird text or are changed or level has been changed, I put in maybe 2 or 3 cards that he doesn't use, but they are in his structure deck. Not his starter deck that the TCG has bring out with all the Gravekeepers, but his Japanese structure deck. That was also my collection, which I have started from when I was a kid. Okay, the deck. For your normal monsters, Marik plays Marik Full Face Beast. It's 1500 beater. Yeah, I can't say anything about it. 1 Wormdrake. This is a card he doesn't use, but he lets one of his minions play it. This card's also. This is one of the couple I meant. And then Gilgard. These are the only normal monsters. In the anime, this was a normal monster, but yeah. I was actually hoping to get the secret one, but they are kinda expensive. That's why I played a common one. Okay, and these are the only normal monsters you have. Where's our effect? Then, for your effect monsters, you got 1 Granadora. It's a really nice card to actually have. But his downside is when his card is destroyed, sent to graveyard, you take 2000 damage, which is really fucking bad. Then I got your 1 Revival Gem. I think everyone knows Revival Gem from the TV series. It's a really cool card. Back in the days, everyone wanted to have this card and then cheat like, okay, it gets destroyed, special summon back, instead of paying 1000 during your next number of days. Then, 1 new Doria. Really strong card. I've seen some playing in goat control, because when cards enter the graveyard and then pop a card on the field. Okay, this is a card that was really hard for me to come by, and which is the Mask Pieces Guardius. This is a card he uses, and one of his minions uses this card, and it's not really that bad of a card, but his summoning condition is really stupid. You need to tribute 2 monsters for a special summon, so he will special summon himself. But one of those 2 has to be at least Melkit, the 4-face beast, or a Grand Tiki Elder. But the Grand Tiki Elder doesn't come inside the structure deck, so I don't have it. Also, when this card leaves the field, you can equip 1 Mask of Remnants from your deck to 1 monster on the field. And when we get to the spells, you can see what this card does. Also, this card I have with me a really long time, which is Mercure the Destructor. During the turn this card sent to graveyard, the owner of this card can activate trap cards from his or her hand. I think this card's on the ban list at the first ban list ever, and is still banned because this card is way too good. Then 1 Legendary Fiend, which is one of his stronger monsters. He gets a 700 attack during each of your standby phase, so when he survives 1 turn he gets an instant 2200 monster. This is really strong. Then this motherfucker, Lava Golem. I pulled this card when I was a kid, never traded it away, because I was a Marik fan. Use this against Joey. Maybe you should see Joey. I don't think so, but yeah, you can hope. Then, Hellpoimer, also a card he uses against Joey. I have an ultra rare, I don't know where, but it doesn't matter. It's Hellpoimer. It's a really cool card to have. It's like so much evilness and stuff. I really like Marik. Then you got your one Dark Gyroid. It's a really fun card to use. If the archetype Roids are getting more support, I want to play this one in that deck, but yeah. Then Malganian, it's a burner. During each of your standby phase, you get to burn 600 damage to your opponent, which is fun. In this card, Lord Poison. This is a card Bart really wants to have because it's a short print from his set, Invasion of Chaos. It's like the set he almost have complete, except for this card maybe. Yeah, it's a strong card. You can when cards throw battles into your graveyard, special and plot monster from your graveyard. Now, well, you play maybe 1 or 2 plants in this deck. Lord Poison and Lacunga. And he says, remove 2 1 monsters from your graveyard. Special and 1 Lacunga token with 700 in attack point, attack mode. But this is 1700 beater, which is strong. Then your last effect monster is Drelago. Drelago is maybe one of the best cards in this deck because if there are monsters with 1600 attack or more opponents out the field, he can attack directly. That's really strong. Okay, these are the effect monsters. Then, the last monster for the deck, Marik's Ace. I guess you can say Winged Dragon of Ra is his Ace card. I did order this because I didn't have one. I was trying to build a deck and thought I actually had one. But yeah, hey, shit, I didn't have one. So now I have one. I say a lot of I have ones in this kind of sentences. It's really cool to have a Winged Dragon of Ra. When I was a kid, I copied and printed out a lot of Winged Dragon of Ra. And oh, cool, I have a Winged Dragon of Ra. And then, no, you don't have one. It's fake. Of course it is. Fuck your ass. So. Okay, so these are the monsters. I don't know how many monsters are. Also, these sleeves are really old, so that's why you can do this. For your spells. You have one Beidol. I don't know when he used it, but Wikia says he used it. Black Pendant, maybe the same story as this one. Then Gem Breeding Machine. In the anime, this card is so much better than in the real life, because let's say what the card does for you. During each of your standby phase, special summon 1 slime token attack mode with Aqua, Water, level 1. 500 attack, 500 defense to your side of the field. Okay, in attack mode. As long as this card remains face up on the field, you cannot summon, including flip and special summon any other monsters. Ta-da! The only thing you can do is set a card, wait for a turn, flip. No, wait, you can even flip summon it. Okay, set a card. Oh, okay, it gets attacked. Okay, cool. Now maybe it gets destroyed, maybe not. So the only good thing about this card is you get 3 monsters. But you can't summon. So this is like the worst card ever. And it's a rare. Of course, there are some couple techniques with this card. Yeah. But it's in this deck. He uses to summon Winged Dragon of Ra once. Then, the Magical Stone Excavation. This is one of the cards you use to bring back Monster Reborn back from the graveyard. Discard 2 cards, add spell card from your graveyard to your hand. Strong. Then, Monster Reborn. To bring back everything back from both the graveyard. Ball of Greed. Draw 2 cards. Premature Burial. Pay 8. Bring back monsters from the graveyard. Then, Vengeful Bog Spirit. All monsters on the field cannot attack in the same turn they are summoned, or flip summoned, or special summoned. So, it's like a summoning condition. Sickness. Okay, the card I was talking about, Mask of Remnants. So what this card does is shuffle this card into the owner's deck. That's the first deck success. Or if this card was put into play by the effect of Mask Piece Guardius, this card is treated as an equip card. Control of this equipped monster is switched. So, what this will mean is your opponent has a winged dragon of Ra on the side of the field. I have Mask Beast as guardians. He gets destroyed, I equip this to this one becomes mine. Super strong. This is like the snatch duel from this deck. Then, Card of Sensitivity. Because it's a character deck, I will ignore this whole text, and this card will say, you and your opponent will draw cards until both players have 6 cards in their hand. Strong card. Okay. Then, 1 MST, this card he does not use during the anime, but it's in his structure deck. He uses Trap Stun, no, Trap, Jammer, Trap, Remove Trap, yeah. Oh shit, it's a long video already, and we're still at. Okay, let's rush through the video again. We got what Spell of Pain, never knew when he used it, but maybe against Lava Golem when he got switched. I don't know anymore. I was a kid. Then use a lot of traps, like 10 or 11. When Stone's Defender, Robe of Life, which he uses to bring back Makir the Destructor. Then Nightmare Wheel, one of the best cards still today. I really like this card. Mirror Force, Metal Reflex Time, which he uses to copy Obelisk the Tormentor and make a fusion with his god, if I'm correctly. I don't know anymore. He makes a fusion with this. Malevolent Catastrophe, Coffin Seller, Hidden Soldier, Gem Defender, because it's really strong to actually protect your monsters with the Gem monster. 1 Relief Monster, and this really sick card. If the attack of a monster you control becomes 0 by a card effect, draw until you have 5 in your hand. I don't know if my deck does anything like that, but if so, I get to draw 5 cards. Or maybe, let's see if something in my deck does that. I don't think so, though, but... Well, you can play a little bit with Darchiroid. If I have an 800 attacker, maybe combination with Lacunga, and then summon Darchiroid. And then say, decreases the token by 800, and I can activate this and draw until 5. So that's really strong. Oh, yo, Marik, new meta. Okay, guys. Sorry for this long video, but I really wanted to do this deck profile. Rate, comment, subscribe for Marik. Awesome character. I'm going to upload it as soon as possible. And yeah, like this video please, and like us on Facebook because I do some things there. Okay guys, this was Sercan, and peace out.